Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's Green in for Bain. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
George Niang, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Got a piece of it. Thybulle with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Milton. The 76ers again can't hit it. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Harrell. Niang, no good. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Morant, and then Morant ramps it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Melton kicks to Thybulle. Back to Melton. Pass to Milton. Here's Niang. And it's blocked by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams comes in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Ja Morant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conchar, the pass to Green. Now the pass to Conchar. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Milton. Picked his pocket. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. And the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Conjo. Harden outside. Maxey kicks to Embiid. A beautiful reverse layup. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Back to Morant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Morant. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Off target there with the little leaner.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Philadelphia leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Here's Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
The first free throw is good.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Green and for Morant.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Trains the three-pointer.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Craig, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Payne against Melton. Here's Niang. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Niang's got his first bucket in this one. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Tillman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williams passes to Tillman. And again, unable to change momentum here. No good on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams and it's center. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Left side, Maxey. He kicks it to Tucker. He dishes it to Embiid. Maxey passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to project. That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant, right side. Out to the right wing. And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Offensive rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Stolen by Tucker. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Tucker forces the turnover, then immediately gets the ball up court. That's just an experienced, smart play.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Clark is checked in for the Grizzlies. Green comes in for Bane. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's the feed to Embiid.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Now here's Milton. Guarded by Morant. Runner in the lane. And Adams sends it back. Milton the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good from Morant.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Embiid. Some solid defense from Clark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. It's Morant with the drop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Driving inside. Milton finds Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Embiid kicks to Milton. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Bain in for Danny Green. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for P.J. Tucker. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. And he makes the first.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I call an elite showman. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Korkmaz passes to Harrell. Out to Harris from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Stolen. Now here is Harris to the paint. 4 seconds left. Stripped it away. That shot, no good. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And so, in the game for the 76ers, front court is Thybulle and Harris. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Conjar. Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got 16 points here in the 2nd half.
Well, the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Harden surveying the D. Harris kicks to Melton. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. When that happens, you're at his mercy.
And the first one falls. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for James Harden. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under the
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Greg to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. The 76ers leading by 8. Left side, Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Morant dishes to Adams. Out to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden up top. Guarded by Bain. Harden, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Tough to catch a pass of that distance. He's asking an awful lot of his teammate to be able to reel that one in.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Maxey passes to Harden. Morant with a wide open look. Clark kicks to Jackson. Payne for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Harden against Payne. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You know, over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Here's Brooks. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. A deep 3 from Harden. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Here's Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Bain against Harden. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Clark kicks to Morant. Back to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Stolen by Tucker. Harden against Bain. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Harden. 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into the finish.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Morant. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turn.
And I'ma be there for you because you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman.
In a do-rag, in a beater, like I'm Iverson. Yeah. You play all day. I made it lane, y'all stole the sauce, and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away. Know where y'all stay, so let's keep it player while fighting. We can do all day. She wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my gon' find. With a peak.
Let's meet this. 76ers. And power forward, 6'5", number 22, Matisse. At forward, 6'8".
It's the NBA on two, and both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the 1. Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Here's Williams. There's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Here's Maxey. And he can't bank that one in. Levine against Harden. Pass to Vucevic. Shot from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here's DeRozan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is what DeRozan gives you, the ability to make tough shots in traffic, mainly because of his great athleticism.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Well, that was clearly a foul. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Pass to Maxey. Out to Harris. Here's the three. Drains the triple. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And here's Embiid. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tucker comes in for Thibault, and it's Melton in for Maxey. And a change for the Bulls. Drummond's checked in. The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go.
Tobias Harris.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Milton's checked in for the Sixers. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the inside, and stolen by Dragic. White, the pass to DeRozan. Back to White. Here's DeRozan. And it's Harrell with a rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Melton outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Inside. And stolen by Dragic. 59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
They need this. Niang, that's good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
The kick out to Milton. And stolen by Dragic. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
It has helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Milton. Here's Niang. Back to Harold. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Continuing to polish his offensive skill set, Harold's become a go-to scorer from this range.
Pass to White. With the drive. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by.
And have a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's Harden. Maxey passes to Harden. To the middle. It's tipped. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
And right there, you can see Tobias had made up his mind. The ability to handle the ball at his size makes him a tough matchup.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And despite the size of this match, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Now here's Harris. He's got 5. Right side Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Harden's shot is good.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid afraid to get physical with the defense.
The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Maxey passes to Harden. Vucevic with a steal. Ball with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Tipped. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ball passes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. We always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And here's Caruso outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Melton. Wide open. That shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. It's stolen by Thibault. Oh, got a piece of it. Levine with a steal. And Williams punches it home.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Melton passes to Thibault. And stolen by Caruso. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball. Williams has got 8 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Harrell. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Milton comes in for Harris. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Caruso, the pass to Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Levine fires the 3. No good that time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
The score, your 76ers, 19. The Bulls, 35.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Harden is the 2 with Harris playing small forward. Joel Embiid is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Maxey in at the 1. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. Ball passes to DeRozan. He can't hit that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And he gets it. To go. Now here's Ball. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. And it's Caruso in for Levine. Now here's DeRozan. He's got 7. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Ball outside. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Jones from outside. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Thibault. The 76ers shooting a solid 47%.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Now here's Thibault. Offline with a three. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" He said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. Tucker's checked in for Thibault. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Ball. White, good. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jones, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Vision. Love the assist by Alex Caruso.
Caruso against Harden. Tucker with a screen on Caruso. Embiid against Drummond. Embiid passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo-wee! Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That could be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Here's Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Jones with some nice D. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Harrell finds Maxey. Back to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. Green's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Caruso. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Melton passes to Harrell. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Milton finds Harrell. Stolen by Jones. Dragic outside. Inside. And the jam by Drummond.
I like that Drummond has become more in control of his offensive game, and the defense is running out of answers.
Back to Melton. To the paint. Here's Harrell. And the layup is good off the glass. Harrell's got 8.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Dragic outside. 4-3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Melton on the wing. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Outside Milton. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Tucker. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Chicago, Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Javonte Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Well, Chicago's shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. DeRozan finds Green. Here's Levine. Harris against DeRozan. That one falls.
DeMar DeRozan.
And the Bulls lead by 19.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best, below the foul line, making plays.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Harden. Thibault passes to Harden. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Thibault. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Pass to DeRozan. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Drops in the 3.
Clever move by Harden. He pulls up fast before the defense can react accordingly.
DeRozan passes to Levine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on him. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And it's Maxey missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Levine with it. Harden picks him up. Levine can't hit. The 76ers running out of time. Levine with a steal. Pass to Ball. The three. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. Kept alive. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless. Filling it up in such a hurry.
Here's Levine. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And good whistle there.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Levine. Tucker's checked in for Thibault. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Three-pointer, Harden. On the wing, Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
Chicago leading. Now Levine. DeRozan finds some space. The rebound by Embiid.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And then Harden with the jam!
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're leading by 4. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Williams. Right side Jones. Here's Drummond. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Harden misses. Ball passes to Jones. The shot won't fall, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. And slammed it home, and the foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Harden with it. He's picked up by LaVine. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
Here's Maxey. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Embiid. Count it!
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. It's deflected.
P.J. Tucker with the nice defensive stand, and everyone noticed that rejection.
Oh, he nails it!
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't.
Nice!
At the buzzer!
Wow! That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a three, and he delivered.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And at forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Dosunmu out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
Nights like tonight, they remind you why Vucevic has been an all-star. Nikola can really pour it in.
DeRozan with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. The 3 is up. And DeMar DeRozan hits from deep.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
The Sixers trailing. And Harris throws it down.
Love to see Tobias attack like this. You see the solid hops, the length, proving he's not just a perimeter threat.
Kicks it to DeRozan. On the take. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Harris outside. Off target with the 3. For Chicago, they've got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. LaVine finds DeRozan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Maxey driving in, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Thibault, he's checked in for the Sixers. Harden comes in for Melton, and the Bulls also making a change. Ball, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Ball against Maxey. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. Yes. Great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from distance since overtime began. Here's LaVine. Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go at OT. Here's Harden into the lane. Money!
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
On the wing, LaVine. Vucevic, a screen on Harden. Ball outside. Williams against Thibault. Here's Vucevic. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Embiid.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Thibault passes to Embiid. It's rebounded by LaVine. And he sinks it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Harden. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
And Chicago has possession, and they foul intentionally. Now, they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And this team loves Lonzo. They want him taking important shots. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 5. Only 2 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing.
Que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita. Que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismosos. Que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso. Le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos. Echan de todo, sale hasta lodo. Saca el fabuloso y vamos a sacar la mugre. Vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant outside. Taken away by Williams.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jackson in the corner. And the 3 off target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DeRozan on the wing. Brooks covering. DeRozan passes to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Outside Williams. Back to Ball. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
Ball against Morant, and it's in there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ball against Morant. 6 to shoot. Levine kicks to DeRozan. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
The kick out to Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From deep, Brooks. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dragic in for Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Concho subbed in for Bain.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Bulls leading by 3. Right the pass to Green. Outside Dragic. Here's Drummond, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Vucevic finds Dragic, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
It's White on the wing. Outside Dragic. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls ahead. They lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The Bulls leading by 5. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Outside Jackson, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Ball. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And a wide open look for Bane. Good. Nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. This is it to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bane. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Here's Morant. And there's the pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
DeRozan against Brooks. Takes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So for the Bulls, Dosunmu comes in for Levine, and it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Williams is checked in for Morant. Here's Bane. He has 5. On the wing, Williams. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Going to high school in the L.A. area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
He's off on that one, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dosunmu. 1:51 left here in the second. Caruso finds Williams. Launches a 3, and they recover it. To the wing right side. Back to DeRozan. With the clock winding down and finished off by DeRozan.
So quick to get by the defenders. DeRozan with the flush.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Bane looking around. Williams with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Feeds to Drummond. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Williams kicks to Bain. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Williams against Jackson. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Putting his 6'11" friend to use Jackson low, down low. Good luck stopping it.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Dragic in for Alex Caruso. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Williams. And Conchar subbed in for Bain.
Some big guys struggle at the line. Not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Green finds White. Back to Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Substitution on the court.
Eight seconds left in the first half. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
That's good from Morant. That one drops. He ties it up.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
It's all tied in Chicago. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Morant outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Morant with it, now guarded by Ball. To the middle. Morant against Ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And DeRozan kicks the ball. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Bane. Levine's shot is off. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 2 points, that one goes. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
And Ball puts up a deep 3. A three-pointer, no good. There's the feed to Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Clark, he's checked in for Adams.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. He had a 52-point game in February that year. Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect. And in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Let him hear it.
Here's Morant. He's got 13. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Ball. This one for 3. Here's Jones. That one good for 2.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Stolen by Ball. Levine dishes the ball. And Vucevic kicks the ball. Passes it to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ball, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For Chicago, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. DeRozan for 3. Nailed from three-point land. DeRozan's got 11.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bane. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
So for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Derek Jones. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Ball. Chicago calls timeout.
Once again, your Chicago Lovable.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Levine against Green. The kick out to Dragic. Back to Levine. At the elbow, Vucevic. Outside, Dragic. Clock at 4. Over Morant. No good from Dragic.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And really, the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That's good from Morant.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Both free throws good from Morant. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach.
Danny Green.
Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Here's White going inside. Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Levine against Green. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Down low. Levine passes to Vucevic. Outside Dragic. Vucevic a screen on Morant. Dragic dishes to Vucevic. Back to Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. Was shot off that time. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Backcourt there for them is Caruso and Dosunmu. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Green missing. Memphis leading by 6. It's stolen by Green. DeRozan against Bain. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And it's Brooks in the corner. No good on the 3. The Bulls shooting around 41% on the night. Here's DeRozan, and he lays it straight in.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
Green deciding where to go with it from outside the arc, and Memphis with another turnover here.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Some changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Grizzlies also making a change. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And Ball slams it in.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page, all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. To tie it up. Over to the wing. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from 3 last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
It's the dopest crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
So for the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Williams. And Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you. So make some noise. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Jackson against Jones. No good. That would have tied it. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Levine.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Takes a step back. Here's DeRozan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Outside DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he elevates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Bulls have gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Levine finds Drummond. Now Ball. Back to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. And Drummond throws it down.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Morant against Ball. Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Vucevic check in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Jones.
It's time for the coolest crew in the 3-1-2. It's time to get loud.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
The dopest crew in the
Adams against Vucevic.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Ball. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Well, good with the triple. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line, Ball is much improved. He can make them pay for that foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And the Bulls with some changes. Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Derek Jones in for Williams.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Morant. Adams finds Jackson. Back to Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Adams nails both of them.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Ball, the pass to Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And scored by Drummond. And the rejection by Jackson.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. Puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Tipped away. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Here's Morant. And Jones sends it back. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen, how.
On my face. After call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
Yeah, I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lessons. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, overthinking. Yeah, conversation. Yeah, complicated. Yeah, consequences. Yeah, people talking. Ain't got no patience. Yeah, just get that money. Yeah, and get that pay. And it don't matter how I do it. They gon' love or hate it. Yeah, I've been going through it. Yeah, got my mind racing. And they gon' have to face it. I'm destined for greatness. Yeah, I'm in first place. They keep trying to take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Been getting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety. Cause I got anxiety. Yeah, they try to break me, I could never let it phase me. I gotta learn to embrace it, won't let it change it. Even when life get crazy, I'ma always be the same. But I was starving, had to get it from the bottom. Now I got all these problems, money can't solve them. But I bet the money off them, gotta proceed with caution. Quit wildin', I'ma go get it regardless. Too busy counting my pockets, I'm not a topic. I'm the reason why they talking, only pop out when I'm shopping. Yeah. Monkey for me, I'm money, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish I could make it go away. I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. There's another side of me, but I don't even show it. Cause I got way too many people eating off me. Been through the pressure, and I learned my lesson. So I count my blessings and run it up. But I still got anxiety, that's why I keep it on me. Sometimes I feel like I can't trust no one around me. Cause I got anxiety.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you to make you a temperature rise? If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. $1,000 I could spend.
And small forward at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Greg.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Now here's Ball. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Left side Simmons. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Ball outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Goes back up. Ball no good. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Simmons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Levine finds Vucevic. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Levine. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Claxton, and he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Levine, the kick out to Williams. There's the 3, knocks down the long J.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Irving, pass to Curry. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Now here's Levine. The 3 is up. And it's Harris with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. And it's all from three-point range. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself. The questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. And stolen by Dragic. Pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to White. The 3-ball. Warren with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Screen by O'Neal. Outside Irving. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Irving following the bucket by the Bulls. Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
White finds Drummond. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Caruso and Dosunmu are their backcourt. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end-one opportunity?
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Thomas. For 3, Warren. Rebound by the Bulls. Caruso with it. Warren covering. Puts up a 3. And Caruso, good for 3. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, deflected. Outside Simmons. Back to Mills. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Warren. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
To the inside. Outside Simmons. And here's Mills for 3. They get it again. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Warren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeRozan.
Boy, what a physical play from Andre Drummond. Shrugs off the contact and gets the bucket.
Gets the 3-ball to go.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Jones. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
The kick out to Simmons. Outside Durant. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Simmons has got 6.
You like to see Ben Simmons under duress of the clock, not get sped up.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Simmons. He's got 6. And stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Curry. Left side Simmons. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Curry for 3. He's off on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Drummond passes to Caruso. Jones up top. Pass to White. Back to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Green's checked in for Jones. Levine comes in for White. Lonzo Ball's checked in for DeSumo. And Dragic has subbed in for Caruso. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Durant. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Sumner. Levine with it. Picked up by Simmons. Ball passes to Dragic. And no good. Ooh, good D by Irving. Simmons against Green. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Levine against Harris. The rebound by Simmons. Here's Thomas. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Bulls, 24. The Nets, 28.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kevin Durant.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams from long range. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Williams. DeRozan outside. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one. That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Levine passes to DeRozan. And, yep, it's good.
Yeah, he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
So the Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And Levine, here we go. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine to get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's time for Eastern. Fans, make some noise for yours.
Jones, he's checked in for Williams. And the Nets also making a change. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Durant, outside Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Levine passes to Jones. Sinks the tray. Jones has got 5.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. On the break. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Curry against Levine. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Pass to O'Neal. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Jones. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren.
Chicago ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. Lets it fly. And again, Chicago, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The offensive rebound. The kick out, Curry. Warren against DeRozan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Chicago making some changes. Green's checked in for Jones. And Dragic has subbed in for Zach LaVine. Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Curry. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Here's Dragic, and he drives in. Green, the pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Warren. Irving for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan passes to Dragic. Uses the glass on the layup.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Green, the pass to DeRozan, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Warren. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for your ball.
1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Drummond's got 8.
Well, Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game. Understands where to deliver the pass and when.
Pass to Warren. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's DeRozan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ball passes to Dragic. Back to Ball. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 7.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Dragic passes to Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
Good on the second one. Here's Thomas off the inbound pass. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Chicago leading. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Caruso in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Simmons is doubled. Here's Claxton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Nets.
And he's good on the second.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Claxton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams passes to DeRozan. Back to Williams. DeRozan outside. The shake. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, an all-star level player. This guy consistently delivers for his team.
So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the free ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Got a piece of it. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. The baseline, Jay. Second shot opportunity. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Durant with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And the Bulls making a change here. Misumu's checked in. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise. Fans, get excited. It's time for it's your 3-1-2 crew.
And both free throws good for Durant. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The kick out, Curry. Left side, Simmons. On the wing, Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton, covered by Vucevic. Clock is at 3. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, we think of Durant as a naturally gifted scorer. Fact is, this guy understands how to get his teammates open.
It's tipped. Curry with it. He's picked up by Levine. The kick to Durant from behind the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. For 3. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to DeRozan. Now Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Ball, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And the Nets also making a change. Warren's checked in. Timeout called. Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Curry finds Irving. Here's Claxton to take the lead.
2 minutes.
Good. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is over.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Misses from close range. And it's the Bulls' ball. Nice move. And they pick up 2.
Being delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
For your Chicago Bulls.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Ball.
Oh, Andre Drummond in a big moment with a big bucket. Yes, sir.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
To the middle. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, we know that Zach Levine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
1:10 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Levine. Pass to Drummond. Back to Levine. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. To the inside. Williams passes to Ball. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Here's Simmons. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Levine finds Williams. From deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving fires from way outside. The putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
This one belongs to Chicago. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game. DeMar DeRozan